for the heavens I'm aiming. Out here gaming while y'all out. On Pyru. I stand on that. I'ma stand on that. Leave it where it's at. On Pyru. Can y'all imagine this guy doing this in the nude? Well, some chick exposed our boy Wack 100. After they were in the hotel, she snapped a pic of him slipping, laying down, nude, hollering at cats. Literally hollering at cats on Clubhouse. Wack, sorry, man. You gonna get these jokes, man, for everybody for a minute. But I ain't going in on you like that because I know the brother's married. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure he's trying to get his family back together and right. So we here at Grind Gazette gonna talk about what I don't see people talk about. What Wack 100 is originally known for. His business savvy. Yes, this guy has gems. People overlook his business smarts because, all the other drama and all the BS he gets into. It's self-infliction. Yeah, it's him doing it. Getting himself caught up in a lot of this stuff. But check out how he lays down the production game to you guys, the publishing game. This is basically really for people who want to get into the music business. He lays some gems on this that you guys need to hear. So here on Grind Gazette, well, we're an urban news channel, really about business. We're gonna get into the music business on this one and let you guys hear Wack 100 discuss publishing deals. And he gets to this topic because Future just recently sold his publishing for $75 million. $75 million, yes sir. So check out this. It's kind of lengthy, more lengthy than our usual vids, but we just wanted to talk about our boy Wack 100 in a good way, not all the drama. But he did have to catch some of these jokes though. But we done talking about the jokes. Let's bless the man on his brilliance in the music business. And if you like content like this, continue to like and subscribe to Grind Gazette, where we always pocket watching. And if you don't grind, you don't shine. Laces Wack 100.
That's a
I see.
lot.
I see. Future made a move. That
Yeah,
nigga said,
I
"Fuck
was gonna
that." He
ask
went
you
and got that bag.
what you think about that.
What?
You think
Nigga,
he
he probably just gonna build him another catalog. Future. How old is Future? Future ain't can't be. He gotta be what?
he
In
upper
his
thirties?
He
30s,
like
right?
38. Oh,
Yeah,
future up,
nigga. Shit,
future up.
he finna. That nigga 75 million. He gonna make a couple moves. He be alright.
His music ain't gonna never be like all this old shit though. He done made March Madness and all that.
But Wack,
I mean, here
he
go
ought to look
the thing.
on '07.
He probably making like a couple. He might be seeing a couple million or something a year off that shit. They just giving it all to him up front. 75 million. Let me tell you what he was doing. I can tell you right now. 75 million. Whatever. He was doing like 5 million a year.
So you
And
think
they
it's just
gave
for a certain amount of time?
hell no, they brought that. They gave him times 14. They gave the nigga whatever he was doing a year, they gave him times 14. That's how you got the 75 million. We're gonna give you that up front, but we own it. What you wanna do?
Do you got a pen?
Uh That's why I just take the 75 million divided by 14.
Oh.
He was doing 5.3.
Hmm.
Uh, so
But he still
they
owns
mad.
the masters, right? Though, Unc. Like, what's the difference between masters and publishing?
Hell no, they mine everything out because they got to get their money. So if a nigga want to license that song or whatever they want to do, they got to call them people. Something going on because they've been out here for the last 5 years on the rampage, nigga. They've been buying everybody shit. A lot of Russians and shit that's been doing it though.
Wack, I heard that a lot of these labels get life insurance on rappers. Is that
Hell,
true?
hell yeah, they do. Depending on what your deal is, I
Oh,
would too. You got a motherfucker you got a little motherfucker out here running the streets. He going crazy, but he got a song that's hot as a firecracker. You give him a deal for $5 million, right? But you know this nigga high risk. So you get this nigga $5 million, they blow his brains out in a week. Where that lead him? So they're stipulated to where, all right, we got the life insurance to cover this until you recoup. Whatever you recoup, whatever the difference is, if something happened to you, it'll go to your family. So let's say nigga alive and he recouped 2-3 million. Then you know the label gonna cash out that policy, get what's owed to him, and then the difference is sent to your family. But hell yeah, some of these little niggas is high risk, man.
Hey,
Right.
Wack and 75 million good as fuck for future catalog. I ain't gonna lie, he got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
times get a times 14.
yeah,
Hey,
got him a nice
Wack,
little
where does the
bag.
catalog, like, where does it end at? Like, where does, like, how that shit work?
And on
I
his
don't know.
last album, whatever his first album is to his last album. So you know they gonna look at they gonna look at overall what that out what he generating a year. In his case, he generating like 5.3 million just on residuals, and publishing, and mechanical royalties and all that. So they give you whatever you're doing, go times 14, and then they give you that up front.
But how does that work if they don't meet the numbers? Like you mentioned Future. So say, they have a contract for 4 albums and they pay him up front and he doesn't meet the numbers, but he's
Future,
already been
future
paid.
than future than but yo, that's one thing. His the part of it he owns and the pub he owns is another thing. So he might be in the 50-50 deal. They gonna give him what you own, we gonna buy that portion from you. Future got a lot of shit.
And
A lot of shit.
the nigga tour like he fresh 18 still.
Yeah, I mean his tour money is his tour money. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying. His money good.
he got a lot. So whatever he's generating a year, his portion, whatever that number is. If it was a million, they'd offered him 14 million. Whatever that number is, times 14, they're gonna offer you that to own your portion. Then they'll turn around and see who own the other half. They go at them too. They offer them a deal too.
Hey, Wack, what's the value of a stream?
Well, Spotify, they all different. Spotify pay 40. Well, see, this is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because everybody was talking about what is the stream valued at. Nigga, that stream is valued at what that particular streaming site want to pay you.
Got you.
Period. It's not like the stream is valued at this amount. Like
So
Spotify
who
pay you
pay the most
4,500
then?
per million. Spotify Apple pay you like 6,300 per million. Tidal pay you like 7,200, but they just don't never pay nobody, right?
Right.
So it's more traffic going through Spotify than Apple. So it's like, you get even though it pay less, there's more people
Right.
going there. But it take less streams on Apple to be what Spotify is. So it's just all about what that streaming site is paying. That's it.
In any case, can a stream can they be added to or count for album sales?
Nigga, yeah, every 1,500 streams on a song is equivalent to a digital download for that one song.
Okay,
1,500
1500
streams.
is
Yeah,
one
so
digital download.
so
Okay.
like for a song to go platinum, it's
Uh huh.
like 75 million.
Hmm.
It's 75 million streams for a song to go platinum. For it to
Got
go for I mean to go gold. For it to go platinum, to go gold is 75. For it to go platinum is 1.5 million.
Got
I
you.
mean, 150 million. I'm sorry. So 75 million streams on the song. It's gold.
Okay.
Times to that, 150 million is platinum. So 1,500 streams is equivalent to what we know as a digital download when it was just Apple.
Got you. Okay.
Okay, so
So if,
it's
so if you got an album, right? So if you got an album, and let's say an album is 10 songs, right? 1,500 times 10, right? And for that album to go gold, right? For that album to go gold, you'll go 1,500 times the 10 songs, right? Which you know is 15,000, right? And then every last one of them songs would have to go times 75 for that whole album to be considered a gold album.
oh,
Mm.
so it's based off of ratios.
Yeah.
And then
Now
I
you may have one song take off, right? But they're gonna do it off of 10. You know what I mean? The equivalent to what 10 songs, 1,500, 15,000 times 75 does. When it hits that number, they consider it gold. Like Easy is gold, been gold, is on its way to platinum. Because Easy by itself on just on Spotify. Let me see. Where is Easy on Spotify? Let me check my shit. Easy by itself, Easy at 75 million by itself just on Spotify. So it's gold already. I know it's gold because it's
Mm.
75 million. That ain't counting Apple. That ain't counting the YouTube. That ain't counting none of that shit. So it's
Mm.
probably on its way to platinum. So we probably
Damn.
about being realistic, 75 million divided by at worst case, Apple gonna be at least 50% of that worst case. So it's probably on its way. It's probably on its way to being platinum.
I
If it
got
ain't already there, I got to check.
Damn.
I got a question about publishing because often in the past I've always heard that artists that's normally the challenge, their publishing rights. So I mean, what is your leverage when you
That
go in
that
for
ain't
your,
their challenge. Is what you agree to. There ain't no challenge. If you come in and you doing your album, your recording deal, it's your recording deal. Sometimes they'll say, "All right, look, we want to give you a recording deal. You know, you're a new artist. Yeah, we're gonna give you 300,000, and you know what? We'll give you a pub deal for 200,000,
so the leverage you
and we want 50%. You can count them and say, well, I do 20% for this number, whatever it is. It ain't no challenge. There ain't no motherfucking challenge because that document is gonna be what called a shot. Now you say, well, why would you do that? It's some artists that then did a pub deal up front and ain't sold shit. The label took a hit. Some artists did a pub deal up front, they sold some shit. So you know it's the roll of the dice.
I see what you mean. It's a gamble on either side. So, but when you initially sign, okay, so like for instance, for future circumstance, right? If he wanted to be sure that he kept his publishing, his leverage would be to take like a pay cut. Is that what you mean? Because you mentioned the
No,
pub on the
well, I'm
side.
pretty sure he's in the pub. I'm pretty sure Future done did a pub deal prior to. He just probably out of it. He probably done recouped it and he's out of it. You know, sometimes these pub deals they give you a guy like Future. They probably came and gave him $5 million. You know, many moons ago, right? But you got to remember, he writing no motherfucking shit. He got his own shit. You know, shit like that. So it's like once they recoup, they gonna say, all right, well look, we got you for 3 years. So let's say Future recoups in 2 years. The pub company gonna make their money because that next 12 months is to their pocket, and then Future's publishing goes back to him. It all depends on what you agree to. You can do it 1 year, 2 year,
Mm.
3 year, 5 year, but you gonna recoup their bread for sure.
Understood. Thanks.
Right. Right.
I mean, dude, the dude that did uh Tatiana, he was a no name producer. One song. I went and got him $1 million on one song.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Up front.
Mm.
So, you know, it's on you to go to work. You gotta start to work. You start to stay getting placements so you can recoup that shit, get up out of it.
Right.
Wack, do
But
you?
you know,
Oh, go
but you
ahead.
know, motherfucker, a million up front versus every 90 days you getting a. $20,000, $30,000 check, you can do a little more with it.
Hey,
I
Wack, I
think
Nah,
got a
more
facts.
question. You
money's
hear me, Wack?
Uh,
So what Birdman did when he got his 90-10, right? What? Cause you know he's considered an
Birdman
art
was at 80-20.
80-20. Well, he's considered an artist too. Was that with
Well,
him
that
being
was a
with
different
Cash
thing.
Money, or was it a
20,
separate thing?
gotta remember 80-20 was just what he did with Universal.
So that just
Cash
was for
Money
basically
Universal.
the Cash Money deal, not him being an artist. So he had
No,
a separate deal with him
Birdman
being an
was
artist.
pretty much signed to himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did 80-20 was just the label shit. Like, and
Yeah.
that was unheard of. 80% of the money. That means 80 cents of every dollar went to Cash Money. It's crazy.
Yo, while I was watching some shit, it was saying the only person that ever got a deal like that other than Birdman was Bad Bunny. I think
Hmm.
he got a
He
90
just
10 or
got
something like
his.
that recently. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to keep talking about a nigga from 1990, bro.
No, no, no. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Right, right.
You talking about you talking about bad money. His 90-10 ain't the equivalent to 80-20, especially when you're looking at niggas was getting paid off of 17.99, 15.99.
What he say? He sold about 3 billion units.
A 1,000,000
3 billion.
streams pay you 4,500. That's a total different kind of money. Them 15.99 days versus 1,000,000 streams, 4,500. Two different kinds of money, bro.
with all
But
this.
did you say you predict Bad Buddy to be a billionaire the next 5 years or something like that?
Oh yeah, all day. I mean, for one, that's he in that Latin market, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
With,
the money they make, we don't even see. We don't see it. That's just like when niggas be talking the shit about little dude 6ix9ine. You know, they looking over here at what he doing over here, and they ain't looking at over there.
Cause when you mentioned that nigga Bad Bunny, I knew he was popping, but I really went to YouTube and most of his videos, that nigga, he got about 10 videos with billion plus on them.
Yeah,
God
Bad
damn.
Bunny ain't
Like,
to play
God
with.
damn.
That he one of the ones I believe he was part of responsible for Cardi B's crossover in her earlier.
Oh yeah, when she did that, I like it like that.
Yeah,
That's
which
a
is
billion
amazing.
too. That's like
Oh,
one
worse.
point one
The
billion.
documentary I was watching was saying that she was
It was
responsible for
amazing.
his crossover.
No, 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 no. Fuck out of here. Nigga, Bad Cardi B wasn't bigger than Bad Bunny. Nigga, you tripping.
Cardi B, only song she had with a billion, I think, is that Bodak Yellow that she got with Bad Buddy. That's her biggest.
He do her shit, but Bad Bunny's a nigga. That nigga's a problem.
do you think artists are
Bad Bunny,
making?
Osuna, all them niggas. What'd you say?
You think artists are making more money now, or is it just more money's being spread around? Like, is there more money actually being made in the industry itself?
Yeah, because you got all this other shit. You know, Instagram posts, motherfucking, you know, all they other deals that goes on that y'all don't see.
Right.
You know, niggas wasn't back in the day. That's why Bush should get his credit at. Back in the day, niggas really was getting paid 30 cent, nigga, for real. I watched the alcoholics. I seen a check come in, no lie, right? Three niggas was split was three niggas was splitting 30 cent,
Oh
right?
wow, that was
Now
for the
a
licks.
nigga like Suge came in and turned the 30 cent into 30%.
But think
So
about
now
it
when you
too,
get
like nigga, what they getting for walk, what these celebrities get to do a walkthrough, not even touch the
yeah,
mic,
but
niggas, what they was getting to perform.
fuck all that. You talking about a nigga that sold 5 million records and he getting, you know, they cutting up 30 cent, you know what I'm saying, per versus 30% out of 5 million. That's a whole nother ball. Everybody don't do clubs, bro. Tell me the last time you saw Kendrick Lamar at a club.
Nah, he don't shit. He barely do.
Why
He
don't do them
do
shits?
his own
They
shit.
think them shits is dangerous and they water you down. So, you
Yeah,
know, when
yeah.
it comes down to just what the music doing, I think they make you know, they started making more money in the mid 90s than they did. A lot of them artists before, bro. LL, all them niggas, man, them niggas wasn't, and them niggas was in crazy deals, like 15 album deals and 20-year deals, like crazy shit. But the residuals in the split was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas have to cross over to movies and TV.
Uh, That's why, bro. It was like that with everything, though. Like if you look at the NBA players, what they got paid back then versus now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga got $700,000. Nigga, he was on. Now you
Mhm.
seeing niggas walking away with 120 million, 50 million. You know what I'm
Light
saying?
work too, yup.
Yeah, everything's different. Whole game is different. Plus, back then, you really needed a label to get your music out there. Niggas could, niggas really independent making money.
And they used to have
Niggas,
artist development back then too, right?
yeah, they don't do no more artist development. They don't believe in that. Either you own or you ain't. That's the problem right now. Artist development, they don't do it no more. If y'all remember YG when he first started, he was in an artist development deal. When he was Def Jam YG,
Oh
yeah, when he was
wow.
Def Jam, yeah, he was that first deal was artist development.
So what does that mean exactly? That it was an artist development deal?
That
Like they was
means we're
just
gonna take $1 million, $2 million, and we're gonna develop you. We're gonna
mm.
get you billboards. We're gonna move you around, radio stations. We're gonna, put you in the studio. We're gonna try to get you some features, put you with the right producers. We're gonna develop you as an artist. Nowadays, they want you popping before they want to sign you as an artist.
And they had image
Right.
consultants back then too, right?
They had what?
Image consultants, like they'll give you a stylist on,
Well,
and you.
all that was part of developing artists. They don't do it. They did away with it. Fired, fired all them people. Publicists, all them motherfuckers, they got rid of a lot of them people. But that helped a guy like me because now they was out of work, so I can go hire them independently. You did radio, you did that, you did that. And whether they fired them or not, they still got the same phone book.
Right.
Indeed.
That's how you know.
Damn.
50 was talking about the other day when he was like, people like Jay-Z, nigga, they was spending, $20 million, 20, $30 million on their marketing. Or they wasn't gonna drop nothing. Them niggas was in the hole for a long time. Made the artist look big. If you think about it, Jay Z's one of his albums he dropped, he sold 1.2 million the first week, right? But a million was brought by like Verizon, so he realistically only did 200,000
Right. I remember that.
because of the perception of it is so big. You don't pay attention to it. That you know what I'm saying. He's really not a big artist like that, but he used that perception to do other business that had nothing to do with music.
Mm.
Is that why they stopped the bundling joint?
They stopped all of that. Not only that, they stopped all the pre-stream songs. We don't do none of that. First week now is based on your hard 7 days. Fuck your song, been out 3 months and streamed 100 million times. You ain't getting no credit for it. You only get credit on your overall, not towards the first week. They killed all that. Niggas was getting album sales credit for t-shirts, concert tickets, all kind of weird shit.
So when is it smart to drop a single before your album drop now? Is it smart at
Now
all?
I would probably do it if I came out that Friday. Well, it is because you get credit towards your overall. I would have one that worked towards my overall, like easy, right? Easy count towards our overall. You know what I'm saying? So before the album dropped, we done made a couple million off the motherfucking song, right? Which works towards my recoupment. And then I would take a song like looking back at it, the real Slim Shady should have dropped like the Black Slim Shady should have dropped like Monday or Wednesday when the whole album's dropping that Friday. So we in different waters right now. Everybody is trying to refigure this shit out.
So is your
Before, remember we used to drop like 3 singles before the album even come out, two, 3 singles.
Right. Right.
All them streams counted to our first week. So if it say, all right, he did 300,000 the first week, right? Nigga, 220,000 probably been from the songs we released prior to. We don't get none of that no more. Oh wait,
Mm.
shut it down. Lil Durk was the last one benefit from that.
so I'm kind of
Like Coil Ray. Hold on, Coil Ray? Nigga, go pull up Coil Ray Spotify. No more parties, all them shits. Nigga, she 300, 400 million motherfucking streams. right? Nigga, she she didn't get no credit. Cola Ray was gold when she dropped. They not gonna tell you that. But the first week only did 10,000 because she got none of that credit for those prior songs, like people usually would.
Damn.
So if you throw out
Yeah,
a
they tell
single,
you.
it's got to be within the first 3 days before you release
I
the
would
whole
no,
project.
I would do two of them. Looking at it, I would do one song that you put out to let niggas know the artist is comedy working, and just know that the majority of them streams is gonna be gone, right? It's just gonna work towards your overall what the album is, and then whatever that second song is, I will release the week of that Monday or that Wednesday,
Got it.
straight up.
That's the part I had a question on. When you say overall, do you mean the 7 days or the quarter?
No, overall,
So that would be the quarter.
people did this
You're in
the
the matrix.
first week. People come say, "Oh, you only did this the first week." That's the first week. The motherfucking record don't stop streaming. So your overall is what that album is gonna continue to do. So if you got a song over here, right, that then already went platinum, and then went platinum, that count is gonna go over your overall. The business is the business. Fuck the first week. We owe these people they bag. They didn't put 2 million to the product. We owe these people $2 million, right?
Right.
So so what a song like Easy did was put me in position to be ahead of the recoup. If I could recoup 50, 60% of these people money before the album drops, you doing damn good. You know what I'm saying? Then you let your album drop and the rest of the songs goes towards getting you there. You should be, it usually take a nigga 9 months to a year to like recoup some of this money they give us. But now, I can get out the way like the first quarter to where now we making money.
So this is what you've been spending the last couple of weeks explaining to people when you say overall and they
Yeah.
keep approaching you about the
Yeah,
first
the
7 days.
first week. Yeah, first week is the first week. Now, if I could have had like it was prior to easy counted in the first week, all my numbers would have been crazy. It's a different day and age now. Some of these people don't even realize the numbers now. Like psychologically, I gotta remember, man, you do 100,000, 200,000, they gonna say you did good. In my day, niggas was doing 1 million was bad. Nigga, all you did was 1 million.
Right.
Niggas like Juby was coming out doing 4, 5 million the first week, right? So it didn't change drastically from what was respectable to what's respectable now. Think about it. If a nigga laughed at you at 1 million, go look at Irv Gotti, this shit they did. He'll tell you, oh man, we did 750,000, man, but shit, that wasn't shit because such and such just did 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Now today, they telling you, man, you do 100,000 first week, nigga, you good, right? So when you go through the different eras of this shit, you just got to continue to adjust. Um, when they told us like, yo, your prior sales don't count towards your first week, it's a problem. But it's what it is. Now you playing a long game. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you don't want to release two, three songs before. Release one, that's gonna count to your overall and help you recoup whatever that budget is. And then that second one, I would release like that Wednesday because what's gonna happen is they're gonna give you a hard 7 days. So you don't want to lose too many of the streams. So if you release it Wednesday, Thursday at 9 p.m. on my time, the album drops realistically. So I didn't lost a day of the streams, but it's still like a marketing tool. It's still there.
So
And
when
then you get
when
it's still in that first week. But that song I let go 4 months ago, they only gonna give me the credit of what that song does day 1 through 7. That's it.
Or 7 days.
when you
That's
dropped
it.
Easy, the album format was still in play at that time.
Yeah, it was our Lil Durk was the last one. He was the last one to reap the benefits of what it was.
But
His album.
Unc, I heard the Supreme Court was gonna change some music laws or something like that. Has that happened yet, or
Oh
we?
no, I think they talking about using what a nigga say in the song against him in court.
Oh,
Uh,
that type of thing. Okay.
yeah, that type of shit. So
Okay.
Yeah,
them
that's
niggas
correct.
crazy anyway. I don't want to talk about that nigga shit. If I done did something to a nigga at the Chevron gas station on Saturday, March 1st, I'm not talking about none of that shit.
Right. I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah, I ain't niggas is crazy. Anything for clout, nigga.
Mm.
That's why Chicago's what it was. If you what they doing, they antagonize. It's like antagonizing music. They shot Lil D or Lil Tracy yesterday at Jack in the Box, and and like I said back in the day, it wouldn't happen because they couldn't have got their music out there. But now, nigga go right to the
Right.
booth, do a song. Nigga talking about yeah, nigga, watch what come out your mouth. You end up like Lil D, the nigga they found at Jack in the Box. Nigga, upload that shit, put a snippet up on motherfucking Instagram, tag your ops, boom,
Viral.
it's gone.
Yep.
Now them niggas is now they want to come back, and the only way they can respond is do something to one of y'all so they can put y'all in the song. That's the only thing that's going on.
Hey,
These niggas
Wack.
got access. They got access to niggas to put their music up
Right.
right now.
Hey, they
And
say
them
they about to
gates.
sell Kanye songs, Kanye catalog.
Oh, Kanye about to do that?
Nah, not Kanye actually, but they say they about to sell his. They about to put his up.
Well, no, they gonna sell the percentage of it that they own.
Right.
They can't sell all this shit. And whatever percentage they own, that's what they can sell.
Hopefully he could buy it back.
Well, you never know. It might be Kanye buying it from them. They just don't know it.
Right.
Damn.
You got to
Right.
watch. Yeah, yeah,
Business.
the monster.
Right.
He have his European buddies go get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Might be
crazy.
Ye because if Ye go at them, they like, nah, we ain't selling it to you. I guarantee you, nigga, that's Ye buying this shit back, buying this
Yeah.
shit, buying they side.
Hey, that's smart right there though.
I'm
Love
telling
it.
you,
I love it.
uh, that's just like me saying, all right, if I know if I go in here, they ain't fucking with me. But all right, listen, King Yo, look, nigga, go make them an offer for 50 million. You know, King Yo from motherfucking, Africa or something. Fuck it. They don't see no ties connect. They sell it. As soon as King Yo get it, nigga, he signed it right back to me, and I go on social media. Like, yeah, I just brought my whole shit back. They like, what happened? Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, that's the millionaire
That'd
hustle,
be
no
so
different
dope.
than us.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Uh,
Wack, do you manage people outside of music?
um, depending on what it is, you talking about like actors and shit.
So, like, if somebody was like had a clothing brand or a tech brand or a lifestyle brand or
That,
something like
that's
that.
just partnering. I partner up with people and do just partner up with somebody. I partner up with you. If I know if it's something we can make it move. It all depends on how crazy you is too. Some motherfuckers is just crazy.
I'm staying quiet and calm.
Hey, you want to be a part of a lacrosse team?
That ain't a bad idea. What is this? That's not a bad idea at
I
all.
played lacrosse in high school.
Can I send you over the information?
Yeah, definitely send it to me. You know, fucking Swiss Beats. He got a camel. He got a camel team.
Yeah, I be seeing his
Yeah,
posts on IG.
that nigga been number one for the last 2 3 years. That nigga camel team been coming in number one in Saudi Arabia.
Like race camels?
Camel racing.
Oh,
Yeah, Google that shit. It's on
that
YouTube.
that's crazy.
That nigga name is some hood shit like Bronx something.
Hmm.
Bronx Arabias or some shit. He named it after the Bronx. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he be posting it on his IG too.
I told that nigga I'm coming to the next one. He sent me the video of that shit, and it's a little like robot on the camel hump, and they be in a pickup truck riding outside controlling the robot, and the robot be whipping the camel. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit, but it's a gang of money in that shit.
What's the best way to get in touch with you? Just back channel or Instagram?
And R&B got all my shit. Just send it to her.
Okay,
Who was
R&B.
I talking to anyway?
Chanel.
Huh?
Chanel.
Chanel, let me find. I don't know your voice. I don't know your voice.
You probably just don't remember.
Chanel. Let me find you.
Got like a checker shirt
She right
on.
above me. She in the checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's say chess.
Yeah, I got some things I want to run by you too. BXP. I actually sent
Crazy
you a
ass
hat.
diamond back in here. Where that crazy motherfucker been?
Say,
The
I can't remember my
diamond.
information. What up, Wack?
Where
I've
you
been
at,
telling you,
diamond?
call me back. I'm
Where the
right
hell
here.
you been, nigga? Crazy motherfucker.
I ain't even did nothing crazy yet this
I
year.
know
I've
you
been,
know. I just know you crazy.
Yeah,
You heard you said crazy yet. I
you know,
just know.
our birthday 24 hours apart, so
Oh yeah,
not,
no shit. Oh yeah, you're Aries. Yeah, you a little burnt out.
not burnt out. I burned some shit up though.
See that? Y'all hear that?
Yep.
I ain't burned out, but I burned some shit up.
It sound pretty crazy to me.
Red flag, red flag.
Nah,
Shit.
not crazy, just straightforward. I ain't gonna waste your time. You know what I'm saying? So how
Aries,
And
y'all
she,
I
doing?
like that.
Aries
That's
and
We
she
nice.
argue
we
got
need
for
that
sport.
crazy. We need that toxicness, girl. You good?
Dead.
and she
Aries love to argue for sport, not to really win.
That's my
I
diamond,
hate
you know.
arguing.
Gang,
I
gang.
hate arguing unless it's about some money or respect. Money
all
or
y'all
respect.
pros want to get in that back channel. I'm trying to tell y'all. I warned y'all, nigga. Don't go over there playing.
Y'all want to hear something weird? So I was looking up the artist after after thinking about the insurance thing.
Yeah.
Empire Records had King Von, PNB Rock, Mo 3, Draco
All
the
of them.
Ruler, Young Dolph, and XX
Well, well,
Tentacion.
not Draco. Not Draco.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. It's sitting right here under
Nah,
the.
Draco just did a distribution day.
Uh,
Yeah.
Draco motherfucking ass turned down 4 million 3 times for me. He didn't want to sign to nobody. Labels was trying to get that nigga money. I had 3 different deals for 4 million. He wouldn't take
Damn.
Long live the
it.
ruler.
Long little ruler. Damn.
Yeah, but what you call it? Oh three. Ghazi had brought him a house in the Bay. He was begging him to move out there. He was supposed to have been out there 2 months prior before he was murdered. Um, him and Dolph was like brothers. So it's just was a coincidence shit. A lot of people don't know that. Ghazi, y'all remember that first album that Game had that what's the boy JT the Bigger Figure had? But I told y'all he sold the motherfucker to Koch.
Talking about that black market, black market, whatever that shit was.
Yeah, Ghazi did 80% of the production on that. Ghazi's a producer. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, Ghazi's a producer.
And
Uh,
Ghazi
Gazi a straightforward nigga. He ain't with no fuck shit. So everybody
Empire
be coming up with
Empire
that
bigger
shit.
Empire bigger than Death Row ever been. People don't even realize that. The biggest indie on the West Coast right now has been Empire.
A lot of folks.
Death Row was powered by Interscope and Universal. Empire is powered by Empire.
Yeah. He just signed my cousin like about 3, 4 months ago.
Ghazi good dude.
Excuse me.
But there has been a lot of artists that's been but you gotta remember Ghazi signs the underground independent artists too. So, a lot of these niggas is, they out there in the mud with it.
I have a question about that because I'm a Young Doe fan, and with Empire Records, a lot of folks talked about the insurance topic that we're touching on now, and for me, my thought process was that would just be standard in the first place, wouldn't it, to get life
It's an
insurance on your
option. It's
artist as a
always it's
business?
an option. Whether he had it on Dolph or not, I doubt it. If he did, Ghazi gave all that to his family. Ghazi ain't that type of dude. Um, I don't know what it was with Mo three. I know he brought Mo three a home down in like Mountain View area, you know, and was trying to get him to move out there because all the shit that was going on. Um, Dolph, as we know, Dolph was killed in Memphis. Empire is located in San Francisco, around the corner from the Tenderloins, across the street from motherfucking uh, the Ritzy area. It's crazy, but they just happen to be signed to him. I don't know it ain't no connection or nothing like that. Dolphins, them niggas he getting to it with. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah, think about a lot of his artists. Them niggas be having issues. He just believe in the artist. They hit that nigga. Niggas hit niggas sprinters 100 times. Man, this shit going on. Shit. You can't put that on the motherfucking label.
Yeah, because wouldn't it behoove a record label? I mean, major labels, I would think that's just standard. That you take your artists, you make sure they have their medical coverage, you make sure they have life insurance.
Nah, that ain't
This isn't
standard. That ain't the medical and all that. Not standard. I do that, but it's definitely not standard. Um, they do the life insurance to minimize their risk if they're dealing with a high risk artist.
okay. I did hear you touch up on that earlier. So, otherwise, if you don't believe you have a high risk,
They
you
ain't
don't.
tripping. They're not really tripping.
Interest.
Or the money ain't crazy. If they give you $1 million, 200, 500,000, they ain't tripping. Especially if you got a product to turn in. You come in there with a complete product and they give you 500,000, 300,000. They got the product. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if they giving you that serious money and you high risk, hell yeah. Now you run around this motherfucker talking about, yeah, nigga, fuck you, and we smoking on Pookie and nigga Lil Tutu and fuck Trey Trey, and we gonna be smoking on you, Lil Bobo, when we catch you. They know it's a good chance they might be smoking on your ass.
So
And
somebody
you don't want to leave
like a
out the
J.
area and shit. Yeah, you don't want to leave out the area and all that shit. You know,
So somebody like a J Cole type of dude, they wouldn't think about
nah,
putting life insurance on them
nah,
or nothing like that.
nah, they're not tripping. Not at all. Fuck no. Nope.
And what you're sharing is not limited. Yeah, and I don't mean to sound insulting, but you got your independent labels and then your major labels. It's not limited if you're a
Mm-mm.
small. Oh,
No, hell no. Because if you're an independent label, 300,000 is damn near equivalent to 3 million when you talk about an indie label giving you some money like that. Kind of the same. You know, the motherfucking a major label give you 3 million. That's like them giving you $300,000. But an indie give you 300. That's like them giving you 3 million. You dealing with they may have an overall budget of $10 million for everything they got to do for all their artists and staff and all that. Versus these niggas over here dealing with billions of dollars.
understood.
Yeah.
Hey, what does single deal look like nowadays? I know niggas be talking about single deals. Like, how that look for
If it
artists?
ain't got no traction, they just gonna look at you. If it got some traction, they give you some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That go back to artist development. We used to be like when you come in, they like, all right, rap for me or sing for me. They don't give a fuck. What's your social media handle? Nigga, what's your Spotify? They going right to that. If they don't see you working yourself, or you got some type of following going on, they ain't fucking with you. They don't give a fuck what song you got.
Damn. So a good song ain't enough
Nigga don't
leverage.
give a fuck. I don't right now, I'm telling you right now. I'm
That's
saying, listen to me. You come in this motherfucker and go Nas on steroids with me, right? Rap. Woo, 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 woo. I'm be like, all right, I'm not even listening to you rap.
mm,
I'm pulling up your numbers. If I go in and say, last Instagram post a month ago, and I go to your Spotify, last time a song was put up a year ago, less than this and less than that, right? And then another nigga come in. This nigga sound like romper room, Jack in the Box, weird looking motherfucker. And I go to his shit, and it'd be like averaging 5 Instagram posts a day, TikTok, 100,000. Spotify. He done dropped 3 projects in the last 6 months. I'm signing that nigga. Fuck you. Take
mm.
your rapping ass back to where you come from.
Damn, huh?
Straight
So
up.
so it's safe to say labels aren't
It's a
really
number
taking shit
game.
like that no more. Okay. You gotta have your leverage already.
It's a number game, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about
Yeah.
some of these niggas too cool to promote themselves, bro. Market themselves.
Well, let me ask you, would you sign somebody who not didn't necessarily have the numbers but had the potential and had the skill?
The only potential and skill I'm gonna look at is what you doing. It ain't gotta be no crazy numbers. If I look at over here and I'll be like, all right, this nigga done dropped 3 projects in a year. I know you ain't got the machine. This
Right,
nigga's posting. He running shit on the story. He got his TikTok shit going. I know I can put the TikTok people with you.
right,
I know I can put the streaming people on your shit. But some of these niggas, they don't want to do what's for free for themselves. So here I am spending $500,000 on you, trying to pump you, but you won't take the time throughout the day to do what you can do free on your phone.
Real
mm,
shit.
I can do all that for you, but if you're not engaging with your fans, it don't matter.
right, right, right.
What up, what up, what up, what up, Cram? It's your boy Styles Spit the Ghost from LOX D Block. I just want to say congratulations on your clothing company grind. I fucks with it. Send me the package, bro. Send me the package, man. And yo, everybody, make sure you check my boy out at grindclothing.net. You know what I mean? Love is love, man. Cram, keep doing what you're doing. I need my hoodies. I need my sweats. I need my tees. I need the whole line, bro. You know what I mean? But congratulations. Bless up. And keep doing what you're doing, man. Salute.